Hey guys, my name is Ron Cecil. I'm a men's life coach and co-host of the podcast, Cutting for Sign. If you saw my last video, you heard me talk about the 7 things men do when their life is on the verge of a major breakdown. I gave you 7 signals and clues that our body and our mind and our actions give us right as our life is about to hit the wall. So if you've not seen that yet, go check that out. If you have seen that and you're wondering, well, Ronald, what the hell do I do now? Keep watching. I want to give you 3 simple ideas and concepts to take on if you feel like your life is on the verge of slipping out. In other words, if you feel like your life is like a vehicle that has lost traction and you're pointing your wheel one way and the vehicle continues to go the opposite direction, and no matter how hard you press on the gas, no matter how hard you hit the brakes, there's no control, there's no traction. Here's what I would do if I were in your shoes. First thing you have to do is begin to reframe how you look at your life. Understand that if you're trying to figure out where or what part of your life you need to address, here's an easy litmus. Use the acronym FOG, F-O-G. Where in your life is your life controlled by fear, obligation, and guilt? Think about that. What part of your marriage? What part of your career? What part of your life and friendship? How, as a parent, do you allow fear, obligation, and guilt to control your life and to control your actions? So start there. Reframe with, where is fog taking over my life? And then once you have an idea of where fog has taken over your life and has shrouded your life, to carry that metaphor a little bit further, once you have that reframe, there are 3 simple steps. Number 1 is commit to your health. Decide to get healthy. You're not doing it to lose the weight. You're not doing it to get the 6-pack abs. You're doing it for your mental health. And you're doing it because by taking care of your health, what you're doing is signaling to yourself that you can keep a promise to yourself. You are saying, self, I'm going to take care of you, and I'm going to show you that I know how to do it. Getting healthy isn't as complicated as it seems. All you got to do is put good food in your body, not too much of it, move with some regularity. I'd say 3 to 5 times a week. Try to move 20 minutes a day. Go for a walk. Go for a quick run. Go to the gym. Do something. And get some good sleep. Drink some water. This isn't complicated. Here's where most guys get stuck, is they jump on YouTube and they go down the rabbit hole of what they feel like the perfect fitness program is. Guys, there's a million ways to skin a cat. Don't overthink it. Just write it down. Write down what you're gonna do. Start with a commitment of eating 3 healthy meals a day, 2 healthy snacks in between those meals, and a bunch of water, and working out 3 times a week. The second thing I would do, guys, is to learn how to forgive. Learn how to forgive yourself. Learn how to forgive others. If you are holding on to resentment against yourself and holding on resentment against the people in your life who have harmed you, you are wasting your time and you are wasting your energy. There's a big reason that all major religions talk about the power of forgiveness, because it lifts a heavy weight and a burden from your mental capacity, from your spiritual capacity, and even your body. If you don't know where to begin, I'm going to give you a really simple exercise. I want you to go right now, look in the mirror, say your name, and say, I forgive you. And then say what you forgive yourself for. I forgive you for running up the credit card debt. I forgive you for getting out of shape. I forgive you for staying at this dead-end job for too long. I forgive you for yelling at my wife and my kids. Whatever it is, begin to make a habit out of looking yourself in the mirror, saying out loud that you forgive yourself and what you forgive yourself for. Once you've started to do that, then you can begin to say out loud that you forgive the people around you for hurting you and harming you. You don't necessarily have to say it to them, but begin to say it out loud so that your unconscious and subconscious brings all that stuff that's down low to the surface and begins to offload it. And the third step I would take in dealing with my life sliding out of control is to be serious about digital detox. Your brain is operating in the 21st century on a dopamine diet. There's a war going on, you know this, for our attention. And consumers are on the losing side, and our attention is being bought and sold as the newest commodity. And if you think you can control it, go ahead and open up the time management app on your phone and look at how much time you've spent on your phone. Really look at it. Get serious about it. Odds are it's many hours a day, probably between 6 and 8 hours a day that you're on your phone. Now, some of that could be Spotify or podcasts or any of those things, but even then, do you really need to consume that much material? You are working against billions dollars size companies who have found the experts on hijacking your attention. There's nothing you can do to keep yourself from going deep in that world. I'm not saying you have to opt. I'm saying take note and take stock of how much time you have wasted and how your brain has been hijacked and your attention has been hijacked. Probably the easiest thing to do is just decide, I'm going to spend less time on my digital device and begin to track the time. If you want to get really serious, stop reading the news, stop going to Instagram accounts or TikTok accounts whose main function it is to get you jacked up, whether it's through thirst traps or it's through news feeds or political feeds or whatever it is that kind of pings your limiter, right? You just heard something rev by a second ago. That's what these devices and these companies and these accounts are trying to do, is they're getting you trying to get your rev limiter as high as possible, get your revs as high as possible, and to ping your own revs over and over again. Because the more you kind of hit the top, the quicker you're going to want to come back and spend time there. And if you're really trying to deal with changing your life, the fundamental quest of becoming a different person, you have to have the time and energy to do it. And if it's being given away to these that have no interest in your well-being, none, then fuck that shit. Get rid of it. Stop looking at it. Walk away from it. Do what you got to do to take care of your mental health. One of the easiest things to do is digitally detox your mind. All right, guys, take these 3 simple steps. Reframe your body, reframe the way you look at yourself through fog, fear, obligation, and guilt. Commit to your health. Just commit to be a healthy person. If you need help, go find a coach, go find a health coach. Second thing is learn to forgive, especially yourself. The third is begin to detox digitally. Get on some kind of digital detox plan. And if you need further help, please, by all means, reach out. Talk soon. Until next time, take care of yourself, fellas.